Hello and welcome back to another episode of Hypercraft, and today we are again on the very rainy server because, well, it doesn't stop raining on here. Every time I want to record, just as I start, it starts raining, and I actually had to stop recording for a bit because the server's about to restart. It's just turned midnight. It's now technically Monday. I kind of had a little bit of a break over the Christmas period. I couldn't quite, record as much as I would have liked, and, people are always, around because it's Christmas, everyone's off of work and everything, and everyone's just chillaxing and, not doing very much. And yeah, so this is really what I've been doing. I've kind of come on here now and again. I've kind of been trying to get some things done that, I don't particularly need to do on camera. One thing I have been doing off camera is I made like this really cool pattern around the outside, which I quite like. It's kind of similar to the one... Actually, where did I do a pattern before? Oh, in the water, in the wheat farm, that's where I did it. And I don't like these. These are horrible. Those look dreadful. And also there's a problem with those because when it gets to the bit that are kind of on this flat edge, there I have an issue with the walls. And I'm not really keen on the leaves, to be honest. I wanted some kind of lighting so that I wouldn't need as many torches or, torches at all. But, it's one of those things. It's a bit of a pain, but I'm sure I'll figure something out. I'm getting really bad frame issues right now. For some reason with the, I don't even know. I think one of the issues actually with my base, with frame rate, when I start recording, when it's raining as well, doesn't help, is the trees. There are quite a lot of trees around my base, which doesn't help. I'm pretty sure leaves are pretty bad on the older lag and FPS and everything. But anyway, we're going to head down here, and actually, yeah, you can see what I mean there. The lights kind of have to be off because of the whole block thing in the walls. As you see over there, it's like an indent there, so then something, I think the lighting or something gets underneath there. I can't actually remember what happened. Okay, so I just have like cobble there. I'm pretty sure if I break that, then it's like the water or something, and I don't want to, I don't really like it anyway, even if those were on. It just because it doesn't look great at all, really. But anyway, the walls are pretty much completely done. I've got rid of the, I don't know if I did that last episode, but the temporary floor that I had there while I was working on the walls is gone. And I've added some pumpkins down below. They are kind of in a pattern. There's one missing over there. A bit of a pain, kind of a bit annoying. I'm sure I'll get to that at some point. But that's just temporary because I haven't decided what I'm going to do there. I'm probably going to have like rings of like glowstone and then blocks and then glowstone and then blocks or something, some kind of light source within that so that I'm, again, not using too many torches. That's one thing I definitely need to cut down on my base so far. But anyway, what we're actually going to do is head down this way. I don't actually go down this way anymore. I've actually, kind of trained myself not to come down here as much. It's more kind of a guest entrance, I suppose. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing with the walls here yet. I kind of want to do something with sand and kind of like sugar canes. I think that looks kind of cool. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember who it is. I can't remember who on the server has kind of that in the walls of their build, but it looks very cool. So I thought I would, try that out. I haven't done that before. Well, it's going to be a bit of a pain if I want to add water to that. And I think you need water in the sugar canes, so it's going to be a bit of a pain on this kind of wall. Maybe on the outer wall I could do that, but we'll definitely see. I've pretty much done all of these. Well, I haven't done this, and I haven't really done the sheep and cow and pig farms and everything, but that doesn't really matter just yet. you can kind of actually see the back, kind of behind the scenes, if you will, of the actual, the walls, because I do kind of come in here a little bit. But yeah, if we actually head over back to my storage room, I remember last episode, at the end of it, I was not really sure what I wanted to do with the ender pearl elevator thing. And I can't remember who it is. I wish I remembered their name. I'm sure I'll put their name up on the screen if I remember, that is. Someone on Skype was like, why don't you use ladders and string? And I've also added a water drop here so I can actually make this a way down as well. But instead of having lots of redstone up there, I've literally only got ladders and string, which makes it a little tidy. I'm still not keen on the string kind of part of it, but I'm not really going to be able to do anything without that. But the water drops here, just, one if you drop down. But all you need to do now is literally just hold down shift. And if you don't hold down shift, then you just fall back down to the water. And then you land up here, and you land on top of the string and the ladders, and you just crawl off. Kind of still holding down shift, and then when you want to go back down, you just walk over it, and then you just drop. just like all the other water drops in my base, and it just works perfectly. It works just really well, and you know, sometimes the simpler, you know, ideas are kind of the best, because, you know, they generally just, they do the job. Another thing we're actually going to have to do is probably actually head back up the top. Why not go this way? Is go back to my nether tunnel. Now, I know that I was working on it last episode. I didn't quite finish it, and I still haven't finished it. Oh, I didn't hold shift. Okay, well, that didn't work. But at least I don't die now. I always forget to hold shift. I'm going to have to teach myself how to do that as well. I definitely need to sort out this area here. This is one area that I always see, and I just haven't sorted it out yet. Kind of a pain, but you know, we've got my temporary kind of pumpkin farm there. This rain is a nightmare. It's killing me. I'm just, oh, look at it, it's horrible. I haven't actually done, like, I need to do some things around the outside. There's certain things that I need to actually, like, figure out and decide what to do. But if I go through here, you will see that I have actually kind of reached this end. I don't know if I did that last episode. And the walls are pretty much done. And the floor's done completely. I haven't added in the top part which you jump against just yet, because it just makes it a lot easier not having that there. I'm going to add pumpkin lighting all the way down. I haven't quite finished that yet. And also I need a lot of nether brick behind the walls here and here. And then I'm not quite sure what I'm putting either side of the pumpkins along there. But you're not really going to be able to see that much anyways. But I'm thinking I kind of want something quite dark. Again, kind of mirroring the floor here. I actually have only just realised that I'm missing some pumpkins. I didn't know I was missing some pumpkins here, which is why I started putting them in the ceiling. But anyway, this actually entrance here is going to be for my ocean biome, which is through that portal there, which needs to be moved again. I actually need to add, you know, some extra obsidian around that so that I actually make it kind of fit, because it doesn't quite fit in the gap yet. It's three by, well, not really a 3x3 gap, but you know what I mean. It's 3 rather than 2 blocks. And yeah, if we keep going this way, you will see that this end is pretty much done. You know, these walls getting, you know, a lot more full up. Again, without the pumpkins at the top. But there's this bit, you know, I just run down here. If I keep jumping, I literally just go so fast. And I do still get things spawn here. But because I don't know if pigmen can actually stand underneath here. I don't think they can. I've only seen them around the outside, but since it's not a cart, they're not going to stop you. They don't, you know, bump into you, and they don't stop you in your tracks, so you can pretty much just run through them. So they shouldn't be too much of an issue. Again, we've got a massive staircase up here. I was hoping to raise this roof here a little bit, but since other people over on that kind of side of the nether hub, since this kind of is across, people over there which are meant to go up, if you're on the left hand side, over there you have to go up a few blocks and then across. If you're on my side, we have to go down a few blocks and then across, and then everything kind of fits in really nicely. But I haven't quite designed this yet. I kind of got rid of this. I had like a pillar thing here. I haven't got rid of all of it just in case something spawns there, like a ghast or whatever. But you don't actually need any minecarts in here. There actually isn't anything in there other than some stairs. You know, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna maybe still have a storage room or something up there, something that I can at least, you know, keep my ender chest there. So that's really handy. I always use it actually, so it's pretty handy there, because I don't think anyone else has one in their nether hub place. I don't think they do. There isn't actually one in the nether hub, kind of, I don't think. Anyway, but that's pretty much it. That, and also, actually, let's just keep recording. I actually have built a wither killing farm. Now, well, not really farm. It's kind of a farm, I suppose. If you had, I wish I actually had some wither skeleton skulls. I don't. I actually used them up, and I wish I would recorded it, but I didn't. I wanted to try it out, and I did, and it worked. And I got another beacon, which I haven't shown you guys yet. But anyway, this is a tunnel that isn't really done just yet. It's pretty much, you know, I've just added some blocks here and there, and I want to add like a nice path or something, so that is a little bit faster. But anyway, I'm going to zoom over to the other side. I'm pretty sure it's just a straight line. It's not actually as far as I thought it was before. I'm going to light it up a bit more, and I'll show you what it looks like when I get there. Okay, so it's not very far to walk at all. I've literally only lost 4 hunger bar things, and we're pretty much here. And you can actually see it there. We're actually at bedrock level, which is kind of handy. That's where you needed it to be. And the nether hub actually isn't all that far from bedrock level in the ceiling. So those stairs at the beginning, those were the only stairs, and then you were pretty much at bedrock level. I've got a little chest here that just has some handy supplies in it. I was actually going to use iron golems to help me kill it, but I don't actually need that. This is pretty much it. Now you might be thinking, why on earth is it all that way over here if you just need some bedrock, a piston and a lever? Now this is a really kind of handy trick to know, and it was a really kind of quite a big pain to try and find the right place to do this. I went literally everywhere. I dug out so much netherrack. I like got through like a couple of diamond picks that were pretty much, you know, nearly broken. But you know, and what you have to do is this needs to be 3 blocks away. So there are 3 blocks in between this and the bedrock. And then you know you put the sandstone there. You build a wither here, and as soon as it spawns as a wither, you press that, and its head will go into the block above. And then pretty much, well, it did it for me. I've only tried it once in like vanilla, without like in survival even, and its head will go into the top there. It will stay where it is, and you can just kill it. You can just, you know, use wooden swords if you want. It just won't take, it won't do any damage to you. But one thing you need to do is check, and there is one up here, is that above that one block in the middle there needs to be a air block. There also needs to be a kind of, let's say, a cross shape. Now this block doesn't matter so much that it's down one block, but it needs to be a cross shape. So one there, one there, one there, one there, and one there. Doesn't matter that one's 5 further down. And that is pretty much all you need, but it's actually hard to find the perfect place than you might think. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that's pretty much it, what I've been working on. But that is quite a lot, I suppose. The fact that I've got another beacon and everything. But anyway, I'm probably going to stop recording now because I've been talking for like ages. I don't like to do really long clips in my episodes because I think people find them boring. But anyway, I'm going to go head back the long walk. And I will, when I get back there, I'll probably be working on something within my base. Okay, I wasn't going to start recording for a little while, but actually look what I have in my skeleton drowner. I have a diamond skeleton. Yes, I could get in with a looting sword. I don't think I have one on me right now. Kind of a shame. I wish I kind of had one so that I could at least try and get a bit of diamond armor. That'd be pretty nice. Nope, he didn't drop any, of course. But that's the first time I've actually seen one with like diamond on in here. I've seen a lot with leather and a lot of gold, but no diamond just yet. A lot with like enchanted bows. They're pretty common now. But actually, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they don't actually drop them, like enchanted bows anymore, do they? Like without using looting or without killing them yourselves? I don't know. I'm not quite sure about that. But anyway, today what I'm actually going to do, I'm probably only going to get part of this done, this recording session, and also this episode. I'm probably only going to do part of it, but I'm actually going to start on kind of a room in the base, which I think would be a good, you know, good place to start. I think because you know, it's something that's already kind of set up. I've added a bit more extra grass on top there. I don't know if I can add another row. I kind of want it to be kind of a dark room, so I'm guessing that the floor's probably going to be half slabs. I'm thinking. But what we're going to do is it's going to be on this floor. Now, I've kind of been thinking about, look, see there's a guy with gold there. I've kind of been thinking about what I'm going to be doing with the rest of it. And it kind of makes sense if there's going to be a room here, and I'm going to have to make this square because it's not central on to the thing. I probably, I knew I was going to do that. I was holding down shift anyway. But apparently that didn't work. But yeah, it's not going to be central. I could probably make it central if I wanted to move like the water sideways and do lots of complicated stuff with it. But I kind of like it, you know, being on the right. It means that I can put a chests there, you know, and sort out the kind of items with a few chests there. Probably do something quite nice on this wall here, something quite nice on this wall when I flatten that out a little bit. I don't know which one of these. I think it needs to be this one that needs to be cut out. And what I'm going to be doing is each of these, I've kind of already mapped it out. I've made little pathways and made sure that they're like the right amount of blocks. They're actually 5 blocks away from the corresponding like pillar. So like 5 blocks away from that. Is that 5? Yeah, I thought I was 6 in for a second. I thought I'd messed up somewhere. And then there'll be a room here, and then it will literally continue like that. So each corridor will be pretty much the same. And then there'll be like a room, like a farm area. So there might be a sugarcane farm, a pumpkin farm. I don't want to do too much food, so maybe I could fit in like a little Like I could do like a cow kind of. I was gonna say cow breeder then or something, but like a cow like cooker or pork, you know, kind of, you know, a different food source, because I do use bread and I do use chicken quite a lot on this server, and you know it's quite nice to have, you know, it's just something else quite handy that you can also grab when you run out of the rest of the stuff. But that's actually something I need to kind of sort out a little bit. My food kind of keeps running low, and then, you know, I have to go out to my wheat farm, which, you know, isn't so much of a pain at the moment, because, you know, whenever I go to the end farm or whenever I go somewhere else, I'll always pick up some chicken, which I have at the moment because I was at the end farm, and it actually just lasts a bit longer, I think, on the hunger bar. But that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing right now, so I'm going to think up what I'm doing there. I've got some blocks here, I've got, you know, some ideas with some wood, and I also got some ideas kind of similar to my nether tunnel, so I'm going to be using quartz, nether brick fence, and some redstone lamps. And I kind of really want to make it kind of, you know, related to the skeletons a little bit, because, you know, they're undead, or not undead, they're actually, well, dead, I suppose. Undead? I suppose they're undead. And yeah, so I kind of want some kind of darkish colours or greys, or, you know, darkish kind of grungy colours, I think, rather than something bright and colourful. Although saying that, I probably will end up going something completely different, which is why I also had the, I've got some, oak leaves there, I want some jungle ones, but I've got oak leaves with me apparently at the moment. I've got some wood, and I've got, you know, bright orange, which might be quite nice. I could maybe, I don't know what that would look like with the nether brick. I would have to, you know, experiment a little bit, that'd be kind of cool. But anyway, we're going to see what we come up with. Okay, so it's actually been another day. Yes, I know I probably should record a little bit more, you know, within, you know, a few days. Although it's only been, this is the third day of recording, but I have been kind of a bit busy. You can kind of see a little bit there of what I've been doing. I have kind of been working on the skeleton farm, as I said last time, and yes, I have put some more colour in it. I haven't done like black and white or whatever I said I was going to do in the last clip. I have also been working on this. Now, I'm not 100% on it just yet. I'm not sure about the darkness of these bricks. I don't know. I kind of wanted to bring in a bit of my nether tunnel design into the overworld as well. And then I also wanted to I saw that I'd done this, and that was all dirt. And I, you know, decided that I kind of need it to kind of look a little bit similar to this, and kind of, you know, grab that colour and kind of use it a bit further down as well. So I think that might work. I haven't got enough nether brick. I haven't actually got any netherrack. I've been just going for it like crazy, trying to smelt it up and get so much nether brick. And I still haven't finished my nether tunnel because of that. There is just so much nether brick I need, and I don't have any. By the end of this, when this episode goes up, I will have probably finished it and probably got enough netherrack together, but for now I haven't. But anyway, well, let's go down we're going to go down this way, because I haven't got a proper way to go down just yet. Well, there is a ladder there I could do, but, you know, jumping down is just fine. I was going to try and get you guys in for a few more clips of this, but I didn't, so, you know, it's pretty much kind of done, nearly. I need to do the walls, and I need to sort out this. Now, this is kind of something I have been spending too much time on, really, for someone that doesn't have any idea about redstone and that kind of contraption kind of stuff. I've been using droppers and hoppers and things like that, and I kind of got it a little bit working, but it wasn't working fully. Really what I want is droppers along here, as you saw in my last clip, and it collects stuff in the chest that was there. But instead I want it to fill up these chests here. Now, I'm not worried whether or not it's top down or, you know, down to the top. Whatever way it decides to do that, I would kind of obviously like one chest to be like bones, and then arrows, bones, arrows, bones, arrows, and then like one that's a bit, you know, free for, you know, if there are bows and armor and that. But I haven't quite, I don't really understand it, to be honest with you. So I'm probably going to leave that, maybe see if someone's around at some point, not tonight, because I'm going to go to bed in a bit, because I'm just so tired. But yeah, I'm liking it quite a lot. The floor is something that I'm not 100% on just yet. I wasn't going to add the green in. I added like 2 bits of green there and there, and oh, that was a weird noise. And I don't know, without it, it kind of looks a bit too plain and a bit too boring. I don't know. I don't know, but it does actually work. I can show you, but the hoppers obviously aren't there, so they will just drown, and that will be it. But we'll turn that back on again. The lights, I can hook that kind of stuff up, and I think I did an alright job. Like, it's literally just this. I can do this. This is the kind of stuff I can do. Look at this. I'm amazing. Look at that. I'm a redstone genius, me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I can do, and it works. It does its job. It drowns these guys pretty much. That actually reminds me, putting the light on, I can actually see I've got stone there still. I was meant to make that all wood, which I haven't done yet, which I'll need to do at some point. But yeah, hoppers are one thing that I need to figure out and work out what I'm doing with it, because it's a bit of a pain. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. That, and I've done my nether tunnel a bit more, but there isn't really much point showing you that, guys, that yet, until, that's completely done. But I think that's pretty much all of it. I think what I would do is actually head up to the surface, have a kind of a look at my base again, see if there's anything else I've either forgotten, or things that I kind of I come up with these ideas now and again of what I want to do. This actually, I've been using this quite a lot, this end pearl elevator, and I think it works really good, as long as people know, if people do come to my base, that you have to shift on that kind of elevator there, then it should be fine. Otherwise they're probably a bit confused, and I don't know, I wouldn't get how to use it if someone didn't tell me. But yeah, I haven't actually done these bits yet. I've kind of left that for a bit. I don't know what to do with them. I need some lighting, and I also need something quite nice and something kind of subtle. I don't want something too... I don't know if we're going to get anything more subtle than that. More like a green kind of colour, maybe clay. But then clay, you can't really add lighting. And I want it to kind of all be the same block. So if any of you have any ideas, I'm probably going to leave that to the next episode, actually. Unless I come up with some genius plan. But yeah, if we head down here, actually, we're going to take one more look just down from up here. At this, I haven't actually looked at it from up here for a while. I think that when that dirt's gone, it's going to look a bit better, and also where the pumpkins are gone, because, well, it still looks a bit of a mess. I didn't actually mention, I actually did start some of the paths at the bottom layer, and I did have some trees before I had these rings, and I wanted to make it look kind of wild, and kind of, nature was kind of growing, and, I'd put some, mixed blocks and things around, but I don't know, that didn't really work too well. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode, I think. Next episode, I will probably finish up that skeleton farm. I'll probably have finished that by that time anyway. And, yeah, I need ideas for this. So if anyone has any ideas, that would be awesome. So yeah, comment below, and I will probably, pick something if one of you guys have a good idea, because I have no clue. But yeah, thank you again for watching. Let me know what you think of my base so far. I'm pretty happy with it. And I shall get back to you next time. So thanks for watching, and I shall catch you next time. See ya.